guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be doing something a little different, and that is talking about drama. That's right, you heard me right, drama, but not just any drama, horror game drama, because that exists. I mean, there's drama everywhere, let's be real, you can't escape it. This drama revolves around the game Needy Streamer Overload, or Needy Streamer Overdose, depending on where you're from. And more specifically, the anime that's releasing soon. That's right, it's getting its own anime, and honestly, it looks pretty good from the first trailer. In fact, if you haven't seen the trailer, let's go ahead and watch that right now.
あいつらはインフルエンサーを別世界の人間だと扱って好き勝手言う。同じ人間だと認めちゃうと、なんで自分はあれになれないんだって狂っちゃうから。天使を信じてくれる君ならきっと最後に幸せを手に入れる。死ぬ時は私が迎えに行ってやるからな。ジェル版はさあおとぎ話の始まりだよ。
テレビアニメ「ニーディーガールオーバードーズ」2026年4月放送開始。劇場先行版上映決定。
So there you go, that's the trailer, and like I said, it looks pretty good. It looks interesting, and it doesn't look identical to the game. It looks like it's kind of its own thing, its own story, and I'm really interested to see how they bring in the psychological horror aspect of the game into this anime. And I'm really curious what the story will be, because it looks like there are new characters. It looks like it's going to be centered around a potential, like, pop star version of the main character, but I don't know. Who knows, and we won't know until the game comes out. But enough of that, let's talk about the drama. The drama revolves around the story, or should I say, who wrote the story. Now, the game itself had a main writer, and that main writer was, I believe this is how you pronounce it, I could be pronouncing it horribly wrong, Nyalra. Now this is him, this is Nyalra, this is the main writer of the game. He's the one who came up with the kind of the most of the scenarios from my understanding. And he has been heavily involved in the game and a lot of other things. In fact, if you look on the wiki, now this is the Needy Streamer Overload wiki, you can actually see a lot of what he's done. He's written books, he's been a part of mangas, other games, he's written songs. There's like so much stuff that he's been a part of, and you even see right here that he is a part of the anime as well. Well, not too long ago, he actually posted on his Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, about the anime, and it wasn't what people expected. Let's look at it now. So this is his announcement, or should I say, this is the English version. This is his actual announcement, but I can't read that. So we're gonna go with the translator version and kind of gonna read over it and see what he has to say about the anime. For supporters and stakeholders, to everyone who has supported us, I would like to share my position regarding the development of the original game and the upcoming anime of Needy Girl Overdose, as production has progressed amidst unresolved issues regarding my involvement. I, Nyalra, as the original creator of this work, have been involved from the very beginning of both game and the anime projects, crafting the world and characters and taking a central role in screenplay and supervision in cultivating the project. My dedication to the work and its characters remain deep, and I am proud of the days I spent creating alongside the team. However, at a certain point, discord arose between myself and Why So Serious Inc., the company responsible for managing the original work. As a result, I was removed from the original work management structure by a unilateral decision. During this period, I was medically diagnosed with adjustment disorder and depression, yet I continued to believe in the many staff working on the anime, supported by them, and over several years did my utmost as a screenwriter and supervising creator. Shortly before today's announcement, I was informed that I would no longer be participating in promotional activities for the anime. At present, I have not yet received full compensation for my work, and this matter is currently under review and negotiation through my legal representative. However, the progress has been slow, and this has also affected certain decisions on the anime side at Aniplex. For the sake of the fans and everyone involved, I sincerely hope that Why So Serious Inc. will respond sincerely. Personally, I also look forward to the day that I can once again devote myself fully to my creative work. This statement is not intended to attack or critique anyone. It is written to record the facts accurately and to help ensure that creators do not experience unfair treatment in similar situations. Above all, I want to affirm that this anime has been made with sincerity, and I personally devoted all my efforts to it. In October 2025, I was informed by Why So Serious Inc. that unless I was removed from the public involvement, the anime's production would be halted. As a result, I'm currently unable to participate in any events or interviews. Although I have yet to come to terms with being excluded after contributing so much work, I continue to hope for a positive resolution. This situation also led to the cancellation of the planned Kangel music event. Having worked with friends on several songs, including new pieces for the anime, I find this deeply regrettable. Although an interview I had given prior to the announcement was not published due to the company's decision, the production staff told me, "We devoted ourselves to recreating exactly what was in your mind, Nyalra." True to their words, the on-site staff has carefully and patiently brought my envisioned world to life. Many staff members spared no efforts in striving to make the best possible work. When I was removed from the production in October 2025, as series neared completion and announcement, I will never forget how the staff shared my frustration, some even moved to tears. They are people of great passion and kindness. I owe immense gratitude to producer Inagaki of Yostar Pictures, who believed in the project wholeheartedly. The 13 scripts I wrote are dedicated to him for the journey we have walked together. Please, when the anime is released, I sincerely hope you will all watch it. It has been made with love by many talented people. Every word and every line I wrote carries a piece of my soul, life breathed into Kangel herself. Though her image online may be now bound by circumstances, the free-spirited angel who lives within the screen continues to save me. I still love Needy Girl Overdose with all my heart. To all the staff who continue working tirelessly, who have continued their cooperation since the original game, I offer my deepest gratitude and respect. To protect my creative rights and integrity, I continue to consult with my attorneys. Once a final resolution is reached, I report it again to everyone. This statement has also been reviewed and approved by members who were involved in the production at the time, who likewise care deeply about the work and wish to convey the truth accurately. With former production members, I am now working on a new project. One of these will be announced within this year. Please look forward to it. My remaining thoughts and emotions will be expressed to the upcoming anime and future games. To all of you who have supported us, to everyone involved in creating this sweet, nightmarish animation, and to all players around the world who play the game, I declare my sincere gratitude. Bless. So, there you go. That's a very interesting statement, to be honest. Like, I was pretty surprised when I saw it, and when people mentioned this in my short of the anime announcement. And I didn't know what to think. It definitely sounds pretty bad for the original writer of the game. He put all this work into the series only to be kind of taken away from it, which really stinks. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would hate to put all that work into something only to be kind of removed from it. Now, there is a positive outlook. It does sound like the anime is not in danger of being awful. It sounds like he did write all 13 episodes. It sounds like the ones who were still working on it had a lot of passion being put into it. So I'm not really worried about the anime not being good or it starting off strong and ending poorly because of this. But it's still unfortunate to see. But this is also not the end of it. As I started doing more research into this and what's going on, I found an article that kind of dug deeper into this and also provided the other end of the spectrum from Why So Serious. So let's go ahead and look at that now. Now this is a little article I found that kind of explains what had happened. It first talks about the first side, which we just read, but it also starts going on the Why So Serious side as well. Let's go ahead and look and see what they had to say, because it kind of adds an interesting twist to the whole narrative that I'm not real sure what to think on. On the other hand, WSS Playground Responses alleges that Nyalra's announcement contains several factual inaccuracies and omissions, such as failing to mention his supposed request to withdraw from the project in April 2025, a request that the publisher accepted. So right there is kind of the first thing that makes me go, huh, if he did request to be pulled from it, that does kind of change things. It's difficult. I would understand being as involved in it, but being pulled completely out of it kind of is rough still. Like, I mean, I would understand him wanting to kind of maybe take a step back, but still be involved in it a little bit. and it sounds like maybe that was his original thought, and then maybe WSS kind of thought differently, or maybe they did. Maybe there wasn't some good communication. I don't know, but that's definitely an interesting thing to claim. Additionally, both parties have been in talks through their respective legal counsels for an amicable solution since August 2025. WSS Playground also claims to have properly paid Nyalra for his works. Another interesting fact. That's really hard for us to know. I mean, we can claim left and right something. There is an easy way to see this by just providing proof. I don't know if that'll happen. So who really knows what happened there? While talks between Nyalra and WSS Playgrounds have yet to conclude, developer Zimano announced that it would no longer be involved with the Needy Streamer Overload IP starting November 2025. The studio cited unfair demands by WSS Playgrounds and requested the publisher to fix bugs despite Zemo not receiving any revenue from the game for a period that began in May 2023. The payments were eventually made, but not without Zemo getting lawyers involved. And then Zimano notes that several suspicious expenses were deducted from payments. Following the termination of the contract on July 1st, 2025, all Needy Stream Overload revenue for the latter has ceased completely. Needy Stream Overload, known as Needy Girl Overdose in Japan, is acclaimed for its psychological horror aspects and even spawned a weird typing spinoff. Though the anime is still a go, it's sad to see the relationship between the development studio and publisher get so strained. Now, I can believe the last part here about certain things not getting paid and once things getting cut off. That kind of happens a lot with corporations, so that doesn't surprise me. I'm glad they finally did get paid. It does suck that it took some lawyers getting involved to get them paid. It's just interesting. It's hard to know the full truth behind two things. I definitely think it wasn't done properly. Any of it, probably. There could have been a lot better communication between the two parties. There could have been a lot better of a way to announce and talk about it. I don't know. It's hard to really know what could have been done better or how things are really going. We're probably not going to really ever know unless documents get released and things like that. Either ways, the whole situation does suck. I hate that he's removed completely from the project, for promotional materials. I mean, he put a lot of work into it. I am glad to see that the people who are still working on it have a lot of passion and are putting a lot of passion into it, which gives me hope for the anime. I do still plan on watching it. I do still plan on covering it. I'm thinking of even making episode reviews on the channel, because why not? Either way, it's a crazy situation, but let me know what you think about all of it in the comments below. Whose side are you on? Do you agree with, or do you disagree with choices that were made? Let me know down below and let's have a discussion. Let's try not to fight with each other. Like I said, this is all open for discussion. We're not going to start a war over the comments. We can all agree that this is an awesome game with a hopefully awesome anime that we can all enjoy. Either way, there you go. That's my first drama video on some fun, spooky horror game drama. Hopefully not a lot of stuff happens in the future, but if it does, I'll cover it. So let's see what happens in the future. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, do all those YouTubey things, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.